welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. How are you all doing today? Oh my goodness, it's been a while since we've been able to play this game. It's been a while. I'm looking forward to jumping back in here because we were looking at like there's the custom squad stuff we can do, and then there's just like using the straight setup groups like the steel judoka and the flame behemoths. We need ourselves more coins so we can unlock more heat seekers. I think some of these are going to really pair well. Like the heat seekers, I imagine one of them is going to work really well with these guys because the flame behemoths, they like start the fire. They don't do damage until the fire's already started. Now, I need to remember what we were doing and what was going on because it's been a couple of weeks. How's it going, Ellie? How are you doing today? Hello, hello. It's been a while since we were looking at this. I'm trying to remember. So we do have this one guy, Silica, who survived. +3 grid defense, +1 mech reactor. Which will probably go immediately in. Like, the flame shielding is great. Prime. And then getting these, I can get these kind of things. But just island victories required. So 2, 3, and 4. Mech specialists beat the game with 3 of the same mech. 3 different mechs of the same class. And 3 flying mechs. So we can't get any of these ones. We can try and get one of these with this setup. So maybe instead of doing that, we go with just like the full basic pushing team. Just like throw people everywhere. The cluster artillery, I'm very interested in this. You're doing great? Excellent. Good to hear. I'm very interested in this one. I think the siege mech is going to be a really good mech. Gravity well, where it pulls them to us and enemies do +1 damage against each other. So if we make them fight each other, it's good. I think we're going to go with this squad. Yeah, we'll have you in the +3 grid defense, +1 mech generator. I think we'll... Oh, you're armored! Weapon damage to this unit is reduced by 1. All other damage, push, blocking, and fire is unaffected. Yeah, we'll leave you in the judo mech, but that's really interesting. Okay. What do we have here? So these are the same, just island victories. Unbreakable. Have the mech armor absorb 5 damage in a single fight. Well, that's going to be tough. We could probably do that. That's this mech armor here. We can probably do that. It'll be easy in the beginning on Island 1, which we'll probably go do the Green Island. Unwitting allies have 4 enemies die from enemy fire in a single battle. 4 of them. That's going to be tough. And push 3 enemies in a single attack. That's where I guarantee that's going to happen at some point during this run. That's so common. We can definitely do that with the siege mech. All right, let's go ahead and let's do it. Randomize. Change time travel. Oh, we can pick them. Last one. Find new pilots. Unlock. Okay, so they unlock here. Well, our time travelers survived, so it kind of makes sense to keep Silica since we already have a couple of levels in here. Experience max level already. Gain +2 bonus experience, and mech can move through it. This one's amazing. Quad is nuts. Henry Quad, like being able to move through enemies, that's great. Look at all these extra. Ooh, this is the Mantis. Yeah, let's just go with Silica. Silica's fine. We'll stick with the last traveler. All right, let's just jump in. Oh my goodness, look at all these extra options now. Okay. We have easy, normal, hard, and unfair. Wait, did we have this option before? I think we did, and we played on normal because I need to kind of get an understanding. Increased spawns, more alpha vec. Designed to provide initial challenge for new and experienced. Okay, I think we go with normal to start with. Definitely not easy. Why not easy? Yes. Look at these. Advanced content. I guess all this stuff was blocked before. So, advanced mech enemies, or vec enemy types. Enable advanced missions and bonus objectives. Enable advanced weapon and pilots. Recommend for anyone who has a good grasp of the core game. And pilot abilities. Enable advanced pilot abilities. Pilots can gain new abilities as they level up. Interesting. We'll leave these off for right now. We'll play on the normal difficulty, and then next time we'll probably play on hard. But we need to actually at least beat the game, right? Or at least beat a run. How's it going, Pickle? How you doing? Made it just in time for a brand new run. Let's go. Vector conducting unauthorized mining on this archipelago. Stop it. Corporate Island, you can attempt the islands you've unlocked in any order. Vector difficulty will scale depending on how many islands you've completed in game. That makes sense. Now, the thing is... Oh, the leader's different. It's like an ooze monster thing. The thing here is this increases their health, so I really am worried about us going after this one with the little squid thing. This one heals. This one they have more. No, wait, that's explosion. They've randomized it. This one has more health. You can see the threat scanner where it says the green guy with the green plus hit points. So plus bonus health, gains healing over time, armor, and explosions. So that's been randomized. Interesting. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Interesting. Armor, I don't think it's that big of a deal yet. I want us to have more damage output before we start doing this one. So this one will probably be like 3 or... This one gives them health over time, which is kind of tough for us to deal with right now. This one explodes. We're very pushy. We're a pushy team. Let's go and do the Detritus Disposal, and then we'll probably do the Archive Inc., and then maybe Robotics, and then the RST Corporation. On that round. All right. Our island was once one of hundreds of Detritus disposal sites. Then the Vec came. But with your arrival, Detritus has hope again. All right. We got Nanite Farms, Wasteland, and Containment Zone J. Let's see here. So this gives us more stars and a little energy. This gives us more energy and stars. Our grid is fine. Our defense is already at 18. We have +3 from the pilot, so we should be okay-ish. I'm kind of tempted to move on this side as opposed to this side, since this is more star-focused. We can only get 4, right? If I remember right. So we can do like 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one's gonna be crazy hard. Let's go for the nanite farm first, and then we'll do Wasteland, and then maybe this one, or maybe this one, or maybe this one. It might be like these 4. Let's do nanite farm first. All right, Vec threat detected. Kill at least 7 enemies and protect the power generators. So we're gonna deal with conveyor belts. All right, so the conveyor belt looks like if we stand here, we get moved. Now, my question is, do we get moved from here all the way to here, or do we only get moved 1 at the end of the turn? That's the question. The Vec presence must be reduced to 0% or they'll regroup and attack again. Let's go. This tile will push any unit in the direction marked on the belt. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and drop here. Leave you in the back line, so you can actually just run all the way in the full back line here. Here in our gravity... We're going to have to really figure out how this gravity mech works. This is going to be a tough one. Pulls it towards us. Okay, let's... Yeah, because if we can start pulling him into water tiles, that might be amazing. We have to pull him to us. It's always to us. Okay. Also, who do we have? Someone with no skills or anything, and no skills or anything, and nothing special. All right, we'll just start from here. Confirm. Begin. Mission stars. Detritus will monitor as best it can, Commander. Steal Jaduka. Good luck. Alright, inbound enemies. This guy's got 2 health. Our throw does 1 damage. This bad boy here does 1 damage to everyone and pushes. Except for what it lands on. So if we hit it here, we push this guy and push him into the water. Push him over the acid tile. It's not going to affect him because he flies. I want to move us here. We'll still take 1 damage from the bounce up, unfortunately. But if we move here, we can at least start taking damage on this guy. From here. Let's start with moving through here. Get this shot off. We get that 1 damage. And what we'll do is we'll move him over here instead. Wait a second. Okay, wait. If the gravity mech goes here, we pull him over. Oh, I should have looked at turn order. Yeah, environment goes first. Environment, enemy actions, enemy emerges. Perfect. We move up here. Chuck him to get rid of him. He's gonna get moved over, and his shot will land here instead. Perfect. How's it going, Chaos? How are you doing today? He gets moved. He misses. He gets hit with a block. This one comes up. He moves over. He's threatening here. You move over. You're threatening here. Oh boy, that's a lot popping up. All right, we can judo throw this guy over, so that's a-okay, no problem here. Gravity boy. Pull him into the water. Man, this is working great. If we judo throw this guy as opposed to doing damage to him, we'll put him in here, but then we're not going to be doing any blocks or anything. I'd rather us block. Still take a damage from it. We also need to kill 7 enemies, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 3, so we actually only need 3 more. So yeah, we can block this guy here. Because if we move you here and blast here, hit to you, because we don't do damage to what we hit. And we'll move Silica over to block. Can't attack. We'll end it here. Alright. Blocked enemy. Where'd they come? Oh my goodness, it's a whole bunch of scorpions. This is fine. Okay, we can sort that. How much health do these guys have? Is it 1 or 2? 3 health, man. They're not going to do any damage to us because we have armor, so that's good. You play the most interesting games. I have no idea what you mean or how they work, but you love it. So essentially, we've jumped into the past, and now we're playing a game where we are playing as big mechs from the future, fighting kaiju monsters. That's essentially the game. Is the world's been annihilated by kaiju. We've come in the past to try and stop as many as we can to help civilization survive. It's more or less the story of the game. So it's a tactical turn-based shooter thing. Yeah, like Terminator. Yeah. You're doing pretty good, Chaos? Excellent. How's Into the Breach going for you? You haven't played in ages? It's good. I'm enjoying this game. We don't get a lot of opportunity to play it, but it is a lot of fun. So what I can do is we can blast here, which would be 1 damage and push, which would push you over and push him back here. We're not going to get any damage off from that, but we could then move here and shove him, throw him, blocking this, taking another damage. Not ideal, but it can be done. And then we can gravity this guy over so he doesn't attack this. So let's move Tully over here, pull you over, so you're now attacking an empty square. We'll go ahead and cluster here to push this guy's back, clearing one, moving the other. Back ejected from landmass. And we'll go ahead and we'll move over here. And we'll judo throw you over us, doing 1 damage and getting you out of the way. Okay. Your turn here. Okay. Blocked him. We've got critical damage at this point, which is not good. But we blocked this damage, so it's not going to hurt us. Okay. This is our last turn, and we need to take out 2 of these enemies for us to succeed. Now, the question is, we can't judo you over because there's no longer any map. Interesting. So we never want him on the edge. Good to know. He can't die from this. He does 0 damage because of our blocks. It's fine. And there's no one's jumping up from underground anymore because it's the end of the thing. So you don't have to worry about that. So if he just sits here and does nothing, it's okay. You're nowhere near a thing that we can take advantage of pushing you into water. If we go and land here, we push you into him and he would die, so that's no good. We could shoot here, doing 1 damage to you, clearing, so our judo boy is up and free to move. We just have to protect the power grid, which is this guy here, so, or power generator, so that's there. But we don't want to lose any other grid power. We lose grid power, we can't keep our cohesion here. Just 1 damage. We can't get over far enough to shoot this, unless we came here, which puts us in harm's way on this end. We can move here to pull it away, but it would pull it into this. And the conveyor goes first, so it'll push them right back into place. But I think we're stuck with needing to move them like so. Move. Or rather, we're stuck into moving them like this. Wow, but I can't do this because then you're gonna get. Well, you'll get shot. It's only 1 damage, right? Yeah, you can absorb the damage. It's fine. So we can shoot them like this. So this one's down. We only need 1 more. You can absorb the hit. We need 2 moves to stop this from taking damage. So we can move you here, pull him away, and then we can move Judo Boy here, and chuck you in the water. Clearing the last one, making it so that there's no power damage. We take a little bit of damage on the mech, but we'll survive, which is fine. And the generator's A-okay. Flawless victory. I mean, we took a little damage, but, you know, health is a resource. You know, health is a resource. It's fine. Woo! Everyone's alive. Mission complete. Sector secured. Kill at least 7 enemies. Protect the power generator. Grid increased. We gained 11 XP on one, 3 XP on the other. 1,000 people survived out of 1,000 people. Well done, Steel Jaduka. Good news is rare these days, but your efforts here have changed that. Excellent. Bam! Secured. We have new locations. All right. Hazard detected and defense shield active. Lock Vec spawning 3 times. It's easy peasy. Defend a disposal unit. Destroy all mountains. What? Why? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of mountains. We need the Steel Jaduka to defend the acid launcher. While it dissolves the Vec hives infesting the mountains. Oh, okay. So we use this disposal unit thing here to go and destroy mountains. High threat, though. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I need to get back into the groove first. If we go and we do this one, we can... If we protect the power plant, the coal plant, we can get 1 more generated power, which would be huge. Because... I think it's like, what was it? If we get... it gain power when power grid is full to upgrade its defense. Yeah, so we get more defense if we can do that. I think we just go for Containment Zone J next. Try and max it out. Back to Old Earth Bar. Wow, look at those conveyors. They put them right in the pool. What about this one? Raining. The sector has several acid storage lakes. Vex seem to be using them as roots reach the surface. Oh man, that coal generator is right there. The coal plant's right there. At least 7 enemies. I think we can do this one. This one is take less than 3 grid power and defend. I think we're going to do both of these zones. We might end up doing just these 3 here. Let's do Containment J first to see if we can up our power grid defense. Let's jump in on this one. Alright, we got a Healy boy. Alright, so we're going to get our Judo boy right here. We're going to put Siege Mech in the back so he's got the full walking line back here. And we'll put the Gravity Mech here to hopefully run back and forth if needed. Hopefully. I really need to learn more on how to use this Gravity Mech effectively. That's going to be the tough one. Pod incoming! Ooh! That would be huge. If we can secure the pod from the future, that'd be massive. Oh! More of them just keep coming out. That's not good. It's got acid on it, though, so it takes, what is that, double damage? If we move this mech here and we do this, we can at least push them. Unfortunately, that's still going to do damage here. Undo that move for a second. Let's think on this. Gravity Boy can't get far enough over to help. Though Gravity Boy, if he goes here, he can yank you over. And then if we bring this mech here to hit this, to push him over, kill him. Freeing up the space for us to run you 1, 2, 3 squares and throw him in. We'll only risk 1 power damage. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Risking 1 power damage, I think, is worth it. We'll pull you over. Push him. So now this one's blocking here, this one's blocking here. This one's still going to hit that. Unfortunately, that block's not something we're going to be playing with here long term. Where's this guy shooting? I guess he's not shooting anywhere. Interesting. Okay. But then we come over here and we throw you into the acid. Come on. We will take damage, though. Unless we have an 18% chance of success. No, we did not get that 18%. Power loss. That's not good. Okay, new target. Target. Everyone's here. Okay. Alright. So again, shooting here is pretty good. We do 2 damage on... Ooh, no, we're going to do grid damage if I do that. Oh, I did do grid damage when I hit him here. That was my bad. For some reason, I didn't even notice. We need to go... What we need to do is... Which mech? How do I look at the... How do I get info on the mech? There's an upgrade that lets us so that... Yeah, there it is. Building's immune. That's what we need to do. We gotta upgrade this thing as soon as we can. So it takes no... Buildings take 0 damage. Otherwise we're gonna keep losing damage... keep losing health here. That's gonna... That... We can't do that. What we could do... Potentially... No, because again... That... Ah, these buildings. Oh, hold on. What we could do is if we shoot here on the Judo Boy, it'll push this one into that one, taking extra damage. That one will go down. The second one will still have 1 health left. He's not attacking yet, so it's not a big deal. So we can ignore him. And then we can use Judo Boy to throw him, and then we can use our pull. We can't move far enough. We could pull him over. This might actually be a better call here. It says 2 damage to the one on the top left. It will kill this guy here. We can then pull this guy up 1 with you by moving you here, which then gives us space to come over here and judo him over so they shoot each other. That would work. Perfect. We'll hit here. Clearing those 2. We'll move... Oh. Let's stand in acid. Means we take double damage. Just curious. Can we judo one onto the other? We can't. I thought. Alright, so yeah. We'll have to continue with our original plan then. We'll have to move you here. Judo, pull you with the Gravity Boy. Move us here. Judo you over. Ooh. Yeah, number 1 attacks first. That's fine. Yeah, that's acceptable. All right, perfect. Done. Blam. Let's go and heal this acid off of us at some point here. Threaten unauthorized organic excretions compromising mobility. 3 more turns. Or 2 more turns. This turn and 1 more. We can ignore him for now, although he's probably going to lock down the siege mech, which is no good. We can't judo you. So that'll clear this guy. It's not going to help us with getting him free, though. We shoot here instead. It does damage and clears. We can then move 1. And then we're still going to be dealing with damage issues. Because we can't judo with them on either side of us. Man, this throw is actually quite tough. Ally immune. Oh, so we can throw our friends? That's pretty cool. This vice fist. Brutal. I have to deal with this guy. I don't know if we can. We might just be dealing... Man, we're taking a lot of grid damage here. We'll still succeed in getting this done and getting this done, but oof, we're gonna be taking grid damage here. I don't want to be the one actively doing the grid damage, though. This only pulls 1, right? Yeah, towards it 1. And if only had a pull and a push option, it would have been great. This is a tough one. We could pull this one in to do some damage first. So it's got 2 health. And then blast it this way. We have to clear it if we move it, though. It's got 2 health. What if we instead moved over here, blasted here, so he takes 1, hits us, takes 2 damage from that. And then we can judo him over here, so he's attacking nothing. Right? We can then move you out of here, so that just misses, right? Because you'll be out of the range too. I don't even know where we can go to move you. I can come here and pull you, so you'll still do the 1 damage regardless. So we'll still take the grid damage, but you'll at least block a spawn. Might be the best we can do here. Take you out. Now have space. I can throw you. And you don't do any damage. We just don't have the movement. If we could get out, well, even if we got over here, it still wouldn't work. We need something to push. We need a push ability. Best we've got. We yank him here. He'll still do 1 grid damage. 18% chance of no, but probably 1 grid damage. At least it'll get blocked. Best we can do. With the tools we have. Ah, we lost 77 peoples. Blocked. This is the last turn. Okay. Oof, this is really bad. Okay, at least he's not being blocked. Alright, so we can judo throw you over. What's the attack order? Ah, you go first. Brutal. It's not good. And this team is tough to play with. So we can go and we can blast here, which will push you down and we'll lose the pod. I really like to keep that pod. Oh, we can't even move that far anyway. If we move you out of the way first, we can blast here to have you bounce off of Judo and have him die and clear. We can then move Judo here and throw you, which will clear you. And then we can yank you back one. Save this, but then we're still looking at these two doing 2 more grid damage. We're gonna lose all of our grid here. I mean, we'll be able to move on to the next fight, but we're gonna lose a lot of grid here. Cause I can't even, like, this isn't pulling far enough. Pull you off. Pull this bug. I think that's the best we can do. We'll lose 2 more grid, which, you know, remember, when this grid hits 0, we lose the game. We'll gain 1 grid back, so we'll have 2 grid at the end of this fight. If 18% doesn't save either of these. 100%. Oop, nope. Oops, nope. Well, we succeeded. We did the thing. We completed all the mission objectives. We just lost grid power. The damage to the region was extensive. While I've been told my sentiments could cost us the war, I beg for you to consider people. No, it's working on it. We lost almost half of the individuals here. Not great, but we did get, what is this? Hydraulic legs, prime class, leap to a tile, damaging self and adjacent tiles. Oh, but none because of armor. +1 damage each, +1 damage. Okay, and we got a core. Alright. Getting this immunity is probably number 1 here. A Pyrrhic victory, but yeah, it's a win. Yeah, we try our best on it. I think I need the cluster artillery, honestly. Double shot would be nice, although not really on you. Might need to swap you to a different. Oh, you already have a power. Maybe we swap who's and who here. Let's swap who's and who. Let's put you in here. Because then we can use this 1 default power that you've had this entire time to make buildings immune. That probably should have been the first thing I did. That would have been a smart thing to do. Okay, so we now have hydraulic legs on here. And we still have 1 more power we can install. Double shot would be nice, but I don't think it's exactly what you need. You could probably use the double shot more, but for the moment we need the reactor, your free reactor power on building immunity. +1 damage to each, so we'll actually absorb an extra damage, but we do too. Ally immunity is nice. +2 damage would be really nice. That takes 4 reactor power for it. I think we just go for more health, so we can just tank more here. When they attack each other, they do even more damage to each other. I haven't really taken advantage of that yet. I did that once. Let's get some more health, so we're a little beefier here. Okay. High threat, defend the power. What is this? Power plant is in the sector is critical against the Vec commander. If we lose, if lost, we may lose to Tritus as well. In a battle with less than 4 mech damage. Oh, that's gonna be really hard. How's it going, Strong? How are you doing today? The heap. What is this? Defend the train. Various waste disposal relies on trains to ferry hazardous byproducts to our disposal sites. Onto the Vec, interrupt the trains. Wasteland. Problem is, this is going to be a really tough one. We don't have a lot of grid power left. Let's go for Wasteland. Let's see if we can get this done. Normally we use conveyor yards to ferry waste vats, but you and the steel Jaduka may be able to use the conveyors against the Vec. Oh, wow, we've got, like, no places to start. Amazing. Okay. Put you here, put you here, put you here. Sure. It's like no start points. We gotta get rid of this thing first, because it gives them all one extra health. Oh, nice. He can't actually do anything. Oh, nice. This actually worked really well. We actually can't get over there. Well, this is an easy one. So we'll move you here, and we'll yank him over. He's now going to shoot the mountain, and he's going to block. So he's going to take damage. What I can't recall is if the acid... Weapon damage is normal, all of the damage is unaffected. Okay, so yeah, it's only weapon damage does stuff on the corroding acid. Okay. Curious about that. Buildings are now immune. We can go for some basic damage here. Just at least start doing some damage to that guy. Now, if we wanted to jump to the other side, we could. Get some more mobility here. Otherwise, we move up and we throw him on the other side, which doesn't seem like a smart move. We'll move here. Blast him. And turn. It just moves him back. Land here. So it moves flying units. That's weird. Where are you going? Okay, attacking me. That's fine. I wonder if we can use the mobility jump to get out of here and land here. We don't want to pull once because then he's going to land here instead. We could move over here and blast this guy. Or no. We can just shoot here and blast this guy and hit him the last one damage we need. We could jump all the way over. And just clear that guy and then set up to block. Well, that's amazing. That's so big. That's such a cool move. Holy moly, that's an amazing move. Okay, tempted to hit here. Doing damage to these guys would be nice too, but we really gotta clear this. Clear you out. Mountains down. Move up here and pull you over. You're now in line. You should attack him. 2 and then 3. So you'll attack him for 2 damage to clear him. That'll be good. There we go. Just moved. He attacks nothing. You attack him to clear him. We block, and this one comes up. Alright, you're coming to attack us. Good. You're coming to attack there. Not as ideal, but that's fine. We can sort that. We can throw you to the other side so we don't have to worry about you. We can move down here and blast here to push you up. Well, no, because he can get moved before he actually attacks. So in fact, if we shoot here, it'll push him down, and then he'll get moved and he'll attack nothing. Actually, that's the better move. Gravity Boy literally can't do anything this round. Although, actually, we can have Gravity Boy come here. Pull you to do damage. At least get some damage on him. You could flip him to cover the enemy in the bottom right. Oh my goodness, you're right. That's huge. It's smart. Because we're going to take no damage from this attack. No, that's a really good call, Straw. I like it. We'll push him down. Actually, we're not going to cover him. We'll kill him with this move. That's still fine, because we're going to take no damage from this attack. That was still the better move. Even though it's not blocking, still the better move. Good call. Alright, here we go. Next up. You're threatening here. You're going to shoot straight up and over. And you couldn't actually get to anything in time perfectly like that. Alright, so what we can do is we can actually come here. Blast this, which will push you back 1. could have you shoot here, taking him out. He's not actually attacking, is he? He's not actually attacking. If we move him up, he won't be attacking anything. That's what I just want to make sure he doesn't have an automatic attack set. Yeah, we could blast him to clear. Then we could judo throw this guy to pull him over, so his shot's going to be here instead. And then you do nothing. So we'll blast him to clear. Yeah, there's no threat going. Yeah, not attack. Oh, it literally says over his head, not attacking. Yeah, so he won't attack this turn. We could, if we wanted to, we could pull for 1 damage. Like so. And then we can throw to clear. Because that way we get experience, and experience is good, because then we get upgrades. Like, for example, looks like Nadia here now has a +1 mech move. Because of the level that she's gotten. Good. I like that. Alright, and that's it. End turn. Nice. Flawless victory. Man, we are slinging back and forth on these victories here. Well done, Steel Jaduka. The news is rare these days. Nice. Mech move unlocked. Pilot mech movement is increased by 1. That's really, really good. Very useful. Especially on this mech. Or on this mech. An extra movement here. Big. GG indeed. All right. We have 1 more to go for, and I don't think we can do either of the super tough ones, honestly. I don't think we have what we need for us. We're gonna go for the heat. We're gonna go and defend the train. Let's go. All right, let's do this thing. What's that noise? Right? Oh, you're shooting this. Okay. And you're gonna block the train, you monster. Alright. You're gonna shoot me, which is fine. We could blast this here. It won't clear him, though. If you had a clear path, you could go 1, 2, 3. How far can you move? 4? Yeah. If we had a clear path through, we could get to here, but we can't. We can go through friends, but not enemies. And I need to move him first if we're going to judo throw. Oh, well, we can throw from here, though. We could jump here and throw him. It's only going to do 1 damage. Does it say whether the train will get hurt from running over him? Oh, yeah, the train just dies. It's got 1 hit point. So it kills whatever it hits, but also itself will be murdered. And we need to defend the train. The train must survive. As tough as this one here. We could go here and throw you here. We could then move you here, blast here, which would do 1 damage and push you out of the way. And then we can gravity you into us to do the damage. So if we go here, we pull you, you're now missing the target. We'll move Silica here. Blast here to free the train. And then Sully will go ahead and... Oh, you can't pull into you. You have a range limit. Bummer. Okay. In that case, we'll have you go ahead and pull this guy to block this. That's fine. No damage is done. We block 1. We'll take him out next turn. That'll work. And big misses, big misses. He moves up 2. blocked. You're gonna shoot the... Oh, you're shooting me, not the train. That's fine. Oh my goodness, that's a horrible spot to sit. I don't like that at all. Okay, that's not good. Okay, we need to get this guy out so we can... Because this guy is giving them all +1 hit point. If we can get rid of him, these guys are gonna be easier to take out. We can move us here to judo him over so he's not in the way. We could move you here and blast here, but that's only going to move it over, so that's not going to help. We have to move it twice. Ideally, we'd go here and judo him over. Because they attack first. This guy's going to be a problem. Okay, so if we move here, move him here, go over here, pull this guy up 1, right? Because then he'll be shooting empty train tracks and you'll actually be shooting him. And then if we move you here and blast here for 1 damage, we can clear this guy and push him back 1 and push him back 1. Which should clear, block 1, delete 1, and we'll still have to deal with this guy though. So if we go here, judo you up and over, move up, drag you off the track, move you up, and blast into the middle of the track here. Like so. Achievement unlocked, mass displacement. I told you we were gonna get that during this run. Told you. There's a 100% chance of us getting that. I didn't even mean to, but there you go. All right, so just like that, this guy will go ahead and shoot him to take him out. This guy's gonna hit nothing. We're gonna block this. This will be here. We'll have 1 more enemy and then 1 more turn. Okay. And he goes. Would have thought the Vec would help us on the battlefield. Done. Okay, last turn. Thinking. Does this count as a... Okay, it does not count as a building. We can shove this to clear Judo Boy. We don't have to kill them. We just have to, you know, get this train all the way through. So we can blast here to push you off, to break you free. We can then move you here and judo him over here. But he's acided, so he'll die from it. And then we don't have to do any pulls. Yeah, that'll just that's all we need to do. Okay, we'll blast you here. Setting you free, you go here, 2 damage, so it doesn't even do anything, just clears them. You just pull your friend closer, pull him closer, why not? Yeah, just pull him closer. It's fine, just get over here, it's fine. There you go. I think you can kill the mastermind and push the green one, but we might have been able to get him to attack each other. Might have been able to get him to attack each other. How's it going, Seraph? How you doing? We're doing okay. We've taken a little bit of damage, but we're doing all right. The train has reported in. It has reached the destination without further incident. Well done, Commander. All right. Secured. Seismic activity. We lose those regions. There we go. I gotta go back to HQ. Draw your offense. Drawn out by your offensive, the Vec. Attacking the Hive. The Hive leader is here. All right, what is going on? We've detected an unknown Vec approaching the detritus hub. We're gathering what intel we can, Commander, but we need the steel Judoka. All right, destroy the spider leader and protect the corporate tower. It's fine there, but we also can't lose more than 1 grid power. We only have 1 grid power we can lose. What are these? Spiderling eggs. Ugh, I don't like that. We're gonna put you here, gonna put you here. I'm gonna put gravity guy here. Oh my goodness, he's got so much health. 6 health is gonna be brutal. Now, the acid will help, but we'll try this one. We'd be very careful here. We can only lose 1 grid. Alright, he's all up on acid, so that's good. He's gone for me, that's fine. Spiderling is here, Spiderling is here. The Spiderlings are coming up this way, that's good. Oh, more babies. That's not good. 4 turns. If we move here... we can blast to clear space, and then we can jump out of space. Land here to do more damage to the Spider Boy. Another 2 damage to the Spider Boy, and deal with this Spiderling and deal with this one. So that'll work. That'll clear that out. And then Gravity Man is probably just going to yank this guy into the mountain to clear it. And then all will be left will be this guy with a little bit of health left. Oh yeah, that's right. Also pushes Looter to block. Nice. Okay. We'll push for damage. We will jump. Oh, that also actually kills that guy too. I didn't realize. Oh my gosh, this move is way better than I thought it was. I didn't realize it moved the Spiderling babies. This is an insane jump. Look at this. Wow, indeed. Holy. And we're just gonna pull this guy for 1 damage. He's not gonna go anywhere, but he'll just take 1 extra damage. The block will kill him. What a turn 1! Oh my god! Alright. Boom. Enemy blocked. Cleared. Fun. Alright. Now, this game's easy. If we blast here, we'll take out the Spiderling. We'll do 1 damage and push him away so he's not going to hurt us. We can then move over and judo him for 1 damage. And then he'll be on the wrong side so he can't do any more damage to us. Question is, do we want to keep blocking? I think this is the right call, at least with this shot, regardless. What we can do is we can come here. We can pull for a damage. Really hope we can upgrade that pull damage at some point. It doesn't look like that's the thing. Maybe we can get an item for it. We can just come here to block. So we can come here to block, or we can move here and judo throw to clear. We'll still be dealing with 3 enemies regardless, and this will be take 1 less damage. Let's go ahead and clear, because we also want more XP. The sooner we level up, the more bonuses we get. So XP is still important, so we'll do that. Alright, he'll attack us, that's fine, because we can jump out of it. We're gonna go here. We can move here and blast to push you. Alright. Actually, we could probably jump, honestly, here. No, we can't, because it does damage to the building. Unacceptable. We can at least throw him over. So he's not going to do any damage to us if we want to. That's not going to work. We could move here, blast here. It's immune to damage here, pushing you up here. So you hit that. We'll just have to put you in the acid and pull you forward. Wait, we can have them shoot. Hold on a second. We can have them shoot each other. What's the attack order? Yeah. Oh, we can't. We can't get you back there. I thought we could. Okay. Because if we could have moved back here and shot here, it would have moved this one up. And then we could have had them shoot each other. But we can't do that. It's going to do only 1 damage. I think that's acceptable for us to take. Okay, that's you need 2 squares. Instead of moving further back here. Or wait, no, this way we don't take damage. Otherwise we would have been taking damage here. Okay, yeah, so we can move here and pull you over one. And you not completely whip it. We can throw you. Oof, jeez. Mark can take a bunch of damage. Just Judah thing. Right, turn. Okay, so they miss each other. You just have to make it through one more turn. This is the last. Oh my goodness, this guy. Okay, that's not good. Right, that's fine. Alright. Man, it blocked me in place here. If this guy didn't move here, I could have moved here, then jumped here. Block. We can move here to push you there. We can then pull you over. So neither of you do any grid damage. The issue is this grid damage here. After we jump, we can't move. It's move then attack or just attack. This one's the issue. Yeah, I'm struggling on the solving up the bottom. But yeah, we just need to focus on getting these guys. We can take the one grid damage and survive. Right? We won't lose the game because we won't be at 0. But I also really don't want to take that much grid damage. And neither of these can interact with him. He's too far. No one can interact with him. He's too far away. He's blocked in. I think we're hosed on that one, unfortunately. I think we just are taking this damage. Because what we could do is he could move us here and then jump here and push him up. It would actually kill him. He would be gone. We can move here and jump here. Clear him. The problem is nowhere I can't get. I'd have to get up in front. We're too far away. If only we could block this with our body. We just need to put our body in the way. Yeah, I think we're stuck with this, unfortunately. Go clear him. Again, we're getting XP from clearing, so we want to kill as many as we can because we get XP for it. Move you over. After we do you, we'll do your turn first. There's nothing I can do with you. I can pull friends. Huh. How much health do you have? Hold on a second. We're gonna reset the turn. Hold on a second. We're gonna reset the turn. What I cannot remember, and it's not going to affect anything. Well, maybe. Can we move and then move someone else? Can I move you here? And then... Okay, so we can do all of our moves and undo our moves like that. Interesting. Okay. So, if we go here, and we push you over, right? So you're missing. And then I move you here. Here's the question. Oh, that one's still alive, though. It's still gonna do that damage. Okay, what I was going to try and do is I was going to have him pull him into a mountain to destroy the mountain. I thought we were standing here. If we were here and we got pulled into this, it would destroy the mountain and do 1 damage to us, and then open up a path for us to stand here and block the hit. That was what my thought was. I thought we could do it. We can't. So sad. Too bad. Alright, we're gonna have to take the 1 grid damage. There's nothing else we can do here. Yeah. Now we have the hydraulic legs. Maybe it makes sense to put silica back in here for the reactor power. Because if we, or not the reactor power, if we can upgrade with the, if we can get enough points to then act twice, if it doesn't move, means we could jump twice. We can go like jump here, then jump there. Essentially play like a knight on chessboard. Can you kill both on the top now? Oh, we could. We can definitely do that. Moving you here and... Well, actually, it wouldn't kill this guy, but it's fine. We can do that. We'll just... I guess this is all we can do. We're going to take 1 grid power damage. No. Oh, well. We couldn't figure it out. 18% chance we're A-okay, though. Oh, it didn't take him out. Bummer. 18%. 18. Come on. Ah, we did it. We did it. 18% chance. It didn't take damage. Yes. Holy moly. The luck. Oh my goodness, amazing. We did it. Perfect island. All right. Electrum award. Steel Jaduca, it is my pleasure to inform you that your success rates 100%. Attractus Corporation bylaw dictates you've earned a bonus. We have earned any class smoke bombs. Fly over the targets while dropping smoke. Oh, interesting. Isaac. We can only pick one of these, if I remember right. Yeah, I think we only pick one. Isaac Jones. In 1 extra reset turn each mission. Ooh. We're not going to take him. That's cool. Or 2 extra grid power. +1 range, plus an extra range. That's amazing. We kind of need the grid power, though. It took a little damage. I'm trying to think, who would we even want this on? We've already got Judo Boy with the jump. And we already have, we've already got Gravity Boy with his pheromone ability. So it would only go on you, which, while useful, I don't think is that useful for us to have that, because I don't want you that close to enemies. So we'll go and get the grid power, which is great, because that now puts us at 4 out of 7. But yeah, you can see we only have one open slot available. So, that's good. All right, spend reputation. We have 8 reputation. We have a lot of rep to spend. What do we have here? This is what we currently have. We can donate for additional reputation if we don't want to keep anything. We can buy reactors for 3. We can buy power for 1. We've got a wind turbine. Any class pushes all units in a single direction. 1 use per battle. 1 power gives unlimited uses. Do I get to choose the direction? That could be crazy. What is this? Repair field. Passive effect. Using a mech's repair action will affect all mechs. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's huge. That's really good. These are both really good. We can only take 1, though. We can repair all units. That's really good. I mean, this is pretty amazing with the unlimited uses. I am very tempted on the wind turbine. With The repair field, I think, is going to be a much more like, oh no, everything's going horribly button. Because this also means that then, since it affects all of them, that means it also will remove like fire or acid or anything else on someone that can't do anything. It would have to go on you though. It would have to go on our artillery bag. We will take 2 cores, by the way. It's just a passive. I think we take this. That sounds amazing. So now if we ever use this on a heal, we're good to go. It's really good. Also, the double shot. We want to use double shot. Which I think I want double shot on you for the hydraulic legs, because then we can jump twice. Which would be kind of nuts. So we're going to go ahead and swap these 2 back. Silica gets an extra one, so we can go ahead and double shot immediately. Now we can do 2 jumps if we don't move. So if we don't move, we can jump once, jump twice. Which can be pretty incredible. You over here, you're definitely going to need one of these to get building immunity back online. That installation. You have 1 more core. We can increase the damage they do to each other, which is fine. It's fine. Man, it's gonna take you forever to get XP. You only get XP from killing them. You don't get really XP for like living and like to specifically kill them. We have 1 more. Maybe put it back in here for extra health. I think we go ahead and we install that last one for health here. Then we have double shot here. We still are building immune. We can now repair. I think that's what we're gonna want to do. Nice. All right, secured. Let's jump up here next to deal with explodey boys. Whatever this gelatin thing is. This museum island recreates old Earth as it was before the oceans rose and nearly wiped out humanity. You've shown up in the nick of time. The Vec are overrunning our island archive. The old Earth relics still have some fight left in them. Help us. Okay. We kind of want to move up here because this gives us reputation so we can buy more stuff. It's going to be kind of our goal, jump in this direction. We've got enough power right now. I'm not worried about the Colonial Park. Let's go for the Restoration Center. We'll go Restoration Center, whatever this is, up to here if we can. The hard mode. And then we'll either grab this or this after, depending on if we need more power. Alright, these satellites were recovered from orbit a long time ago, but they should still function well enough to help us detect Vec activity across the island. Okay. To commend the satellite launches. Alright. Man, they're like right next to them. Jeez. Defend the first satellite launch and second satellite launch. Okay. See what we can do. Alright, go time. Oh, geez. These Alpha Vec are really, really dangerous. Alright, so Judo Boy, we could have you come here and throw that. Rocket Boy, we could back you up and shoot here to push him back. He's still going to do damage because it does 2 damage. Be very careful. Can't quite get here. We could go here and blast here because they're immune to push you over, so you just hit the mountain in the water. Once that happens, we can then move. We can't get rid of this guy, though. Oh, we're supposed to get rid of this guy. Hold on a second. If we move here, we could blast here to push him up. Let's start a fire, though. We could push him up. Then he'll miss. Then if Gravity Man just moves out of the way, we'll be fine. We can pull, then flip. Okay, yeah. If we go here, blast here. Oh, that's right. Starts fire here, not here. That's fine. We then move us here. Pull them into the mountain. And then we can judo throw them over. Like so. Okay, done. Okay. Oh wait, does this indicate the launch is gonna actually fire off from it? Oh, perfect. You can just pull him over. Perfect. Easy. Not the best. Ooh. Oh, when this... Oh! It's gonna murder anything next to it when the rocket launches. Interesting. Can't exactly do any jumps right now. This is gonna miss. If only we could go here to pull him. We can at least pull him over, so no problem there. We can blast here to do 1 damage to clear it, so it's not going to do any damage to this guy. So that clears this one at least. Okay, we can walk through this. So it means we'll be able to move. We can move here and block him. We won't be able to judo throw him, but we can at least block him. Move back and we do this. We can clear that one. Move you back too. We don't need to move you back. Let's just leave you here for mobility. Move you there. We can block. How much damage? Only 1 damage. It's not too bad. Actually, we take 0 damage because of our armor. We could jump if we wanted to, but we're just gonna sit here. We're just gonna eat the damage, block it up. How's it going, Sky Kittens? How are you doing today? No Project Zomboid tonight? No, Rose isn't feeling well today. Oh, you pushed me into the fire. That's awkward. Rose isn't feeling well today, so she's resting up. Okay, so we can just pull him again. 1 launch is gone, so we don't have to worry about this anymore. So that's good. Oh, this is perfect. So we're just going to jump here. And again, we are on fire. So we do take fire damage. But we can also use you to heal if it gets really bad. You're wondering why? Yeah, let's get a bad headache. Oh yeah, so Tully can move here and pull you again. We're just going to keep pulling this Alpha Hornet. Stop touching things. This guy we got to sort out. So we can go ahead and missile here to push him over. We can jump here, push both of them out of the way. Problem is this guy's shooting here. So if instead we moved here and we shot this, clear 1, do damage to 1. Back him up, but backing him up's not going to stop it. We just have to defend. It can take 1 damage, so it should be fine. So go ahead and we'll blast here. Pull him up. Jump over. And am I right? Does it work like this? It does work like this. So what we could do, we want no damage, is we can double jump here. We won't be blocking the new Vec coming up, but we can double jump to do that. So there is no damage. Oh, that's so good. I love that. Fire damage, yeah, we're gonna take fire damage. Unfortunate, but it's okay. Again, we can heal it up if it gets bad enough. Oh my goodness, he moves first. I totally missed that. That's nice. Get some XP on everyone when they kill each other. All right, prep to launch. It'll launch at the end of next turn. We're going for this. We can move us over here to pull. Right in here, don't worry about it, not a big deal. Okay, how do we want to do this? So we can jump here. And then we can just jump here. And that'll clear both of them. Alright, we can do that. Okay, big jumps. Bonk, damage. And then we can jump again. Bonk, damage. Unbreakable, achievement unlocked. Have a mech absorb, what was that? 5 damage in a single attack? Oh yeah, because when we jump, we do deal damage to ourselves, that's right. Alright, cleared. Easy. We'll move you here. Pull him over. We'll just move here. Push you there so you burn. And turn. Done. We are taking the fire damage, but that's what we increased our health pool with that reactor. He needs to force us right now. Alright. Done. Nice. Flawless victory. We need more XP on these guys. We're only getting 6 and 2. That's brutal. I've dreamed of launching these satellites into space my entire life. It's amazing to see old Earth technology still serving its purpose. Alright. With that done, we have Remembrance Point, or we've got Artifacts Vault. I want to go either here or here. I want to go here so we can unlock these. This one doesn't unlock anything new for us. It's kind of a backup. Remembrance Point. Vec detected. Block Vec spawn 3 times to protect power plant. That's pretty easy. We can do that. Oh, they've got landmines everywhere. Perfect for our polling ability. If you end your turn on one of these landmines, you just die. Old Earth proximity mines are buried in this region for hundreds of years ago. From hundreds of years ago. We were slowly dismantling them, but then we thought, why not use them against the mech? Against me. Alright, we're gonna put me here, here. Oof. A lot of holes in the ground. We'll put you here. We'll probably be fine. Okay. Alright, perfect. He's already dead. Ooh, don't do that. Okay, he's dead. Perfect. Okay, good. Wow, they've already clearing out a lot of the mines here. Okay, we need to block 3 spawnings. So first things first, let's move up here, yank him to us. Actually, we don't need to have him move at all. We can just blast him into the water. Blast him into the water, and stay dead. Just move me up here. Just end the turn. Okay, so that's 1 block. 1 block, 3 kills on 1 turn. Oh, pretty good. Okay. Perfect. That's a lot of them coming up here. Okay, Gravity Boy can't quite get here to pull him. Gravity Boy can pull him so he doesn't do any damage if we want. We can scoot over and mortar him to blow up, though. Clear that one. Oh, actually, what we can do. So, Gravity Boy can't land on any of these. It's brutal. Right, we'll just move him to the center for more movement. But what we can do is we can actually jump. And jump. Oh, good. The double jump is so good. Right, we'll move here so we have more maneuverability, so we can move around. Too bad you don't have the passive heal for everyone. You do. All right. Go ahead and we'll end your turn. Block. That's 2. We just need to block 1 more attempt. Okay. We're down to only 3 more mines, so we're not really gonna get much more advantage on that. Oh! Unwilling allies! Have 4 enemies die from enemy fire in a single battle with the steel Judoka. Oh, okay, so I guess the... Alright, interesting. Against this count. Well, we got another achievement. We'll take it. Oh, we take no damage from this guy, so that's good. And we'll just be blocking this last one here. That's all we need. We definitely don't want to do that. We can move down here and pull him one over. If we shoot here, that will take him out, though. We'll do this. I'll clear that one. Do a little damage to ourselves, that's fine. Gravity Boy can't do anything for 2 turns in a row. That's okay. We'll do is we'll move up. And we'll move back here, and we'll go ahead and we'll heal ourselves. Oh, that heals everyone! Oh! I was under the impression that you had to be the one that did it. Any mech doing any healing heals all mechs. Oh my goodness, this pass is even better than I thought it was. That's incredible. Okay, we're gonna move over here, throw you here, so we've got a double block. We'll also clear this guy too. We'll only have to deal with these last two beetles. Okay. Come to. Super easy, we can just pull him in. Whoop. We can move up, blast him over, move over, and jump. Done. Got him. Not a single Vec life sign detected in the region. You've wiped them out. On. Flawless victory again. Oh, we're so close. 9 XP left to get that upgrade. Or whatever the next ability is. And 8 on science. So the science is actually getting some XP now, finally. Watching those mines take out the Vec was a real treat. And with fewer mines around, it's safer for our forces to move through the region. It's true. We've cleared out all but 2 of them. Alright, this is a big scary fight, but I think we have what we need to do it. We've got 4 grid we can sacrifice if things go horribly wrong. I think it's worth us giving this a shot. Oh, it's another diesel train. It is another train. Diesel trains may be old-fashioned by today's standards, but old Horace here is going strong. He's vital to our supply lines. All right, defend the train and also protect the defense lab, which is in the back corner here, which should be easy to defend. Should be. Operative words. Ooh, we got finally. Oh, we're finally running into the explosion boy. Blast Scion. All right, so we'll go put us here. We'll put you here and you here. We'll play in a tight formation here. Pod. Oh, I want that pod. Need that pod. Oh, perfect. Don't stand here. Don't stand here. Oh, exactly where I didn't want him to stand. Okay, we can still work with this. We can move up here. I was gonna move him up here to push him back so then we could scoot around to the pod and judo him over here. But doing that pushes him down, which is not what I want. We could then back up and pull him up. Once he's been moved down, so he's out of the train track range. But then, yeah, blast here, which pushes him back. Pull him up. We can then move ourselves here to the pod and chuck him over. He's not attacking now. We would then have this big boy on the wrong side of the tracks, though. Other option is we can back up and blast here and push him on the pod, but no, destroy the pod. We need the time pod. Right, I think this is probably a better move. So we'll move here. Blast you guys. Remember, when these guys die, they explode and do damage. No good. Back you up. Pull you up. Now the train has free reign. We're going to move us to the pod. And we can jump if we want to jump. No, we're just going to get you over here. And turn like so. We're blocking this right now, but the issue is this guy does a 2 deep attack. At least we blocked one, so that's good. Yeah, that's what I saw coming. Okay, we'll use him to pull. So if we move here and jump here, he'll get moved over, he'll get moved up, so he's attacking this, he'll get moved down, so he'll be attacking here. Not exactly where we want him. Need one more damage. That's not gonna work. Okay. This attack does damage the train. Okay. Alright. Since that does damage the train, that's not going to quite work. I was going to try and go here and push him up. We could get... No, Gravity Boy can't get up there. You could attack here first. Clearing the top guy, pushing him over. Shoving him down. Judo Man's blocking currently, so if I don't move Judo Man, we're fine. Double jump's not going to work because I can't jump to it as well. How far is the jump? Can I jump here? I can. I was thinking we could jump over and jump back, but then we do damage to the train. That's not going to work. This guy's only got 2 health. We can move Judo Boy here and throw him. But the problem is this guy and this guy. We got to move these two. We have to move that guy off the tracks. We might be forced on this attack here. It saves the train from running into it to take damage and the like. Let's move here to pull you. The train is all that matters. Oh man, I don't know if we can actually save the train here. I want to save the defense lab too if we can, but I don't even know if we can actually save the train. I guess we run into the fire with our 2 health and hopefully not die. No, because if we blast here, it does damage to it. We can't do that. This guy's attacking 2 deep, so we can't pull him. If we go here and we pull him up 1, it's not enough. We have to pull him to the side. If we pull from here, it's only 1 damage? Yeah, it's only 1 damage. Oh, and it will actually push us into the train. That's not gonna work. Man, this is really tough. I think we're hosed. I think the defense lab has to take the damage. Although 1 core is technically 3 rep. So if we defend the lab, that'd be the same as if we were planning on using this for it. This is 2/3 of a core. This is technically a higher priority then, especially since it affects the grid power. We might just have to sacrifice the train here. Train moves last, so it'll die before it gets a chance to run this over. So I think we blast here to clear this guy, push him out of the way. We can then judo throw him over. We're still blocking this portion of the train. We'll end up taking 1 damage from this guy. We move over here and we pull him into the fire. And then we lose the train. I can't see another way to deal with getting both of them to survive here. If we move up and we shoot this guy and move him down 1. Man, I just need more distance. We can't jump and then move after. If we could do that, we'd jump here and move him out of the way. We can move back. And then what we could do is we could then blast this guy, which hit this guy, which would explode. How much does the exploding damage do? Looks like 1 damage. Yeah, 1 damage to adjacent tiles. It's not that much. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to go and hit this here. Which clears. We can judo to clear this guy if we really wanted to. Man, if only these guys could be moved to attack each other. Pull you. In the fire. Only I could jump and not destroy the train. If I could jump and not destroy the train, I would jump here and jump back. Is there a thing eventually? No, it never does. Or becomes immune to other things. Bummer. So we'll just go ahead and we'll clear this guy. And then the train's just gonna have to go. That's unfortunate. Nothing we can do about it. The train's just gonna have to deal with it. There's no point in us jumping or anything. I can't move into position for that. We're just gonna have to end it. Train damage. That's really unfortunate. There goes the train. Ah, it sucks. Archive train. Rip train. Alright, we just need to defend this position for 1 more turn. We're just off by 2 turns. I'm saving it. So we need to push this guy back by 1. Which we could definitely do with a jump. It can jump right next to us, so we can jump. Just need to move you out. How much damage is this? 1 damage? After unlocking the other teams, this starting team turns out to be the strongest after all? Really? For you? Really? No way. I mean, this team does feel really strong. There's so much movement potential with it. Especially once you end up getting a couple of extra, like, add-ons. And these hydraulic legs are nuts. I am loving these hydraulic legs. Move you. Okay, yeah, so if we just move you here first. How much health do you have? Got 2. Let's move you here first. Blast that to 1. We can jump over. Honk. We don't want to jump back there. Jump back here, so he now blocks. And no one takes any damage. Then, pull boy. Go. Unfortunate, we didn't get what we wanted to get done, but it goes. So it goes. Oh, sorry, you meant the starting team, the Rift Walkers. The Rift Walkers are pretty good, too. I would swap out the artillery one for the siege guy. I really like this siege guy over the artillery. The artillery was good, just the inverse version of him. 1 damage on whatever you're hitting and then pushed on everyone else. But as opposed to no damage and push. No damage on center, damage on sides and push. I think I like this one more. I think I would take the Rift Walkers with this siege mech. That was the last diesel train. It doesn't lie at the bottom of the ocean. Unfortunate. We'll need a new way to transport supplies now. It's unfortunate, but everyone's still alive. You know, we just lost the train. And we got a pod with a core. Huge. 2 cores. Probably should be using these cores. It helped. But yeah, this siege mech, I like it a lot. Really do. Extra damage. Nice. Oh, 6 XP from the next one. We've got 2 cores that we should definitely be using right now. It's just, the gravity mech, I'm feeling, I don't know. Gravity well is just not good enough. I'd like extra abilities on it. We can get more health and movement on the siege mech. Or we could put 2 points in here to give us some move and 1 extra damage. Well, it does 1 extra damage to ourselves now. Damage isn't as important on this one as just, it's good for pushing potential. Ally immunity is fine. Extra damage would be nice though. Plus 2 damage, 3 damage for a pull. Nuts. Movement up to 5 is pretty good too. We definitely need to use these cores before we go on to the next fight though. I think movement might be what we want to focus on, just so we can get in position. Siege mech has so little health though. That might be good to go do this. Units that cannot deal with 2 threats with 1 action are kind of met in general. Unless it can kill a unit. True. Because you're always overwhelmed. You're always outnumbered. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to get an extra health here. Start tanking a little bit more. So now the weakest one is 3 health. If we can get one more core, we can think about moving up to the cluster artillery upgrade. With this other core though, I think we need movement, honestly. I think we need movement on this. We've been struggling to get into position with the gravity mech. So up movement here. Alright, we've got grid defense currently. We've got 3, so we can only buy 1 thing. Let's go ahead and let's try and get 2 here. So let's go for the archival flats. This old world dam used to generate power. There's little use now. Destroying it will let the river reclaim the land and delay the Vec. Which kind of just creates a little space here. Alright, destroy the dam. Take less than 3 grid damage. We can do that. Put you here, and you there. We got a big boy, though. Yeah. Surprised? Almost feels like a bug with gravity mech is not flying. Getting bullied by other science machine. Yeah, it really should be flying. It's weird the gravity mech doesn't float, right? That's a really good point. It should be flying. Let's see here. We could move up here and throw him over here, so they'll be bouncing into him and stopping here to block. He does 3 damage. I'd like to take you out. I don't have anything that does enough damage. Gravity Mech could move here, though. Block. Not pull or anything, but at least block. And then you could just move and shoot the dam, because you need to shoot the dam, right? I could have you just move up here and shoot the dam. Pull you here, so you'll attack this. So you'll shoot, you'll run into it, and then you'll block for the emerging mech here, or the emerging Vec. We can actually bring you here, pull you, and here, blast you in position. So that's going to do 1 damage to this guy. That's fine. So cleared. Oh, he doesn't explode. He makes the other ones explode. Even better. Nice, so we don't even take damage. Oh my goodness. Perfect. A flawless move. Threatens, new mech, new Vec. Oh my goodness, 4 people are coming up this time. Okay. Well, we definitely want to take this out. It takes 3 damage, or 2 damage to take it out. Ideally, we'd have a Vec do it. We can move here and judo you over. Although if we can push you here, you'll go into the water. We could have you come over here and yank him over one so he just runs into the water and is gone. I don't think I can judo the wall. I don't think I can do it. Yeah, so we'll move Gravity Boy here. Pull him over so he just goes into the drink and dies. We can move us here. Blast that. We can actually move us here. And then jump here. Now we're in the water, which is unfortunate. We can't shoot when we're in the water. But it got rid of that guy regardless. Because he was here originally, so we pulled him in either way. So that's good. But now we're not blocking all the Vex. So we're going to be dealing with a huge spawning of Vex. So we need to get you up on water, up on land over here ASAP. As long as there's no scorpions, we'll be fine. Okay. So you were attacking here, you're attacking here. Perfect. So we just can take you out of the water, and that's 2 Vec that aren't doing anything anymore. And if you did 2 damage, it'd be huge. If we judo here. So if we move you here, blast here, this pushes this one here, so he'll run into this guy. We need to deal with this guy, though. We can come here and block and pull. There. How much health does this guy have? 4 health. Good. We can move here. Aw, dang, bad. I was gonna try and move this guy up. We already did the pull on him, though. I was gonna try and then, like, yank him over. You know, push him up, we stand here, yank him over, he runs into the water here. can still go here and pull him. So we can still get it done. I'm just trying to be fancy. So he'll go away. This guy's not going to spawn. Now it just comes to doing... How much damage is this? 3? Let's hope we can move here and then shoot here. We can move here. Blast here. That'll take out both of them. This one bounces off of us to die. This one's now in damage range from this guy. This one's attacking nothing. This is going into the water. Okay, perfect. Done. Bonk. 4 damage. It does a lot of damage now.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
The slightest lapse in concentration. Alright, last round. Now, we can judo this guy so he doesn't do any damage, and we can walk out of the way from this guy because that doesn't do anything. But we still need to get XP. Alright, grid defense plus 3 is what we got on you. You need 4 more XP. And here's the question. Can you jump in the water? You can! Something I can do to get you more XP. I need this one to level up. I need some more XP here. Well, we can go down here. Grab you. You don't do anything. And then we're going to try and get you some XP here. So... is there a way I can get XP on this guy? Got 3 health left. If I bring you here, we blast you, that's 1 damage. Pulling's only going to do 1 damage too. When we yank, pullling does 1 damage. This isn't going to have it try and yank into it to do 2 to take it out. It's not going to happen. How's it going, Danger Delete? How are you doing today? It's nice seeing our grid defense at 21%. That's quite nice. One damage doesn't go anywhere. Bonk. Oh, whatever. It's nothing we can do, so it's fine. It's fine. We did what we could. Mission complete. Promoted. Alright, we saved everyone. We're off by 4 XP on you. We only got 2. We just need to get more and more. I was hoping we could do that before the final boss here. It was painful to watch the historic monument fall. I hope it was worth the sacrifice. Yeah, you give me reputation. If you didn't give me reputation, I wasn't going to break it. There's no need. We were fine. Promoted. Nice. Plus 3 grid defense. 3% chance of it not breaking apart. We'll take it. Alright, corporate HQ. Some sort of gelatinous mass is approaching our headquarters. We've never seen anything like it. You have to stop it. Defeat 5 oozes. Oh, jeez. Protect the corporate tower. Okay. Large ooze. I imagine each time we blow up the ooze, it gets like, it breaks apart, right? Ooze attack. Attempt to squish the adjacent tile. Ugh. Okay. We'll go here. Oof. Man, I don't like this setup. We'll go here, we'll go here. Actually move you here. We'll do this, because we can walk through friends. We'll do this. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's already on the HQ? Jeez. Okay. Already going for the HQ, that's no good. We can judo throw this thing, right? Okay, we can. Perfect. Just making sure it's massive. I want to make sure I can move it. Gelatinous mass oozing along? Yeah. One damage. We could come down here and throw this guy here. Doing 1 damage to him and blocking. We also move here and push him, but then we need something to stop him from moving forward into this. We can easily move down here and pull this over. If we go here and we throw him, we go here, and we blast here, it pushes the damage. But if we blast here, it'll push him over and he'll do damage here. So it won't work. If we move here, so if we go here, blast here to push him back so he misses. Jump here and we throw him. Now he's on fire. And then we move up here. Pull him so he misses. Everyone's missing targets. And we get fire damage on this guy. Okay, push us back. We take. Oh! It pushed us off of this. I didn't think about that. That's not good. Alright, he's coming for me. That's fine. I'm happy with that. It's fine. We're not dealing with any scorpions, so no one's getting locked into place. This guy will actually run into the water if we get out of the way, so that's good. We just like pop over here, for example. Let's look at this. 3 damage. 3 damages. We move Gravity Boy here and pull you over. Hydrate, you got it. What tea? Black currant tea today. How's it going, Carcinogen? It's delicious. Alright, so if we... Let's see, we have 3 that are attacking buildings. So we have 1, 2, 3. These are the 3 that need to be moved. If we move here, we can pull him over, and he'll actually attack this guy instead. He does attack first, so that means we don't have to move this guy. He does 3 damage, he's got 3 health. So if we move him over, this guy's cleared. We pull you over, that's done. He attacks in slot 4. Fire damage hits first, then he'll go into the drink. Slime Boy will attack. Then Slime Boy attacks. He goes into the drink. He'll blast number 6. You're just gonna have to deal with number 5 now. Ideally, block new ones coming up. We're actually can't actually even shoot here. That's not gonna work. Actually, if we go here, we blast him. This guy does how much damage does this guy do? Only 1 damage. Because if we went here and blasted this back, he would do 1 damage to his friend, but otherwise we get rid of him. We want to defeat the oozes, but that's fine. If we don't. So I think we'll just go ahead and pull you. One damage to you, so you're down to 1 health left. Does 1 damage to us as well. We aren't currently blocking anything. It is coming up. But it will do a damage to you and push you. It doesn't really matter where you're going. But it does at least does some damage to this guy. We'll do that. We'll take a smidgen of damage, it's okay. Land our turn. So fire damage. You move forward and put yourself on fire. You jump off. You shoot this guy so he doesn't do any damage to the grid. And that guy shoots at first. Perfect. Okay. Okay, this is doable. We can do this. Nice. Nope, not tonight, Carcinogen. Not on Sunday nights. So what we can do is we can move us here, blast here, which would push you down. Well, it actually would take you out. 1 damage to you, 1 damage to you. That would push you. Ooh, that would push you into the corporate building now. You are burning. We could go and get Tully over here and pull. We'll take 1 damage. We can go ahead and pull you out of hitting that target. We'll pull you here. We don't take any damage from him. Yeah, so what we can do is we can come here. Oh no, if we blast him, he can there too. Yeah. It's not gonna work. That won't work. Kinda need him here blocking. What we could do you're shooting this way. What we could do is we could actually jump here. Or we could jump here. We can jump here and push you out of range. Set us on fire, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. We can actually bounce here and push him back 1. So then the fire will take him out. 3 will hit 4 from 1 damage. Oh, we will take grid damage if we do that jump, though. We'll just go ahead and we'll heal up. We heal up. Puts out the fire on us. Oh, it actually puts out the fire on the, it burns out the forest, too. Look at that. Oh, have I not shot this thing yet? Oh. Can't undo your move. Funny. I don't really want to shoot any of these. Alright. Whoops! Not super efficient, that's fine. There you go. Locked. Gets. Okay, here's the ooze. 3 threats, we can take them. We can go here. Take him out, which creates baby oozes. I see how this works. Okay, so it was how we expected, but goodness, taking out 5 of them is nuts. We can take the hit, so we can just have Tully pull this guy. He doesn't do any damage, and we can just judo this guy. Or we could do some jumps. It's just easier for us to just pull. We'll flip him. We'll just pull him. So we'll end up taking some damage, but it's fine. Actually, we can judo him a second time. What am I talking about? Bam. Take the extra XP, why not? We don't need the XP, but we might as well do it, right? End the turn. Alright. Defended. We didn't manage to take out the ooze, but we took out of everything else was fine. That's fine. We failed on the ooze, but we saved the corporate tower. With that abomination still alive, the Vec remain a serious threat to the region. I hope you find more success on other islands. That's fine. I'll take it. The Defenders, achievement unlocked. Finish the corporate island without, what was it? Taking building damage. Oh, wow! No building damage. We lost the train. That's it. Nice. What do we have here? Sonic Receiver. Max use bonus from Beck? No. Wait, what? That could actually be pretty good. The next 2 islands we're going to is armor and heal over time. End of turn, get 1 health. Or take 1 less damage. I wonder if the take less damage stacks with what we currently have. We also have the Gemini missile. Launch 2 missiles, damaging and pushing 2 targets. 1 use for battle or 2 use for battle, 1 extra damage. Does 3 damage, but it does a lot of damage. and a light tank. What? Any class. Deploy a small tank to help in battle. Use one per battle. It's 2 energy for that. We get 2 extra health and 2 extra damage. So we leveled up. I don't know if that's... I don't think I want to replace what we have right now from that. Our hydraulic legs, our repair field... I mean, the Vec Pheromones actually is something I would change out, huh? Could be useful, but I don't think we want to do it right now. Instead, we just get 2 reactors. I think it's all we're going to grab right here. Grab 2 of those and call her done. Because now with these 2, we can look at increasing damage to the 2 damage if we want. Or I think more importantly, we start moving up here. 2 damage. We're 1 reactor off from being able to get this up to 2 damage. You get more pilots? Yeah, when we're lucky enough. Sometimes a pilot is an option we can get. The other option is we can also sell something if we didn't want it. We only get 1 rep, though. So it's not really worth it. If I can get 3 rep, I would do it. I could definitely use it. If we knock down health and put that there, if we remove the double shot, which is what I'm really, really enjoying here, we could get 3 damage with a flip. Really good. Man, 1 XP off. I can't believe it. 1 XP. Yeah, that movement speed was definitely required. That was really good. I'm hoping whatever we get from little Ramondo here, I mean, makes it so that we can go ahead and move like this down, or we get extra health or something. But I think for now we're just going to double install these. We'll increase our movement and make it so we can flip allies for now. But eventually, I would like to get this one. Redo this, for example. But I still want double shot. I still want double shot. So I think we'll leave it as such. Pretty good. We leave island. Okay, we can never go back to him. Scorpion and bug. Oof, spiders over here. What is that thing? There's like 2 things like right here. On the threat scanner, on Vec, it's the last 2. I don't know what those are. We probably want to... Pinnacle Robotics is going to be tough because they have the -1 damage taken. We'll probably go here instead where they get health regen. You just have to hit them fast. Not being able to 100% islands bothers you so much. It would be nice, yeah, but you always lose 3 regions, which I guess makes sense. It means that the player gets the opportunity to decide on which 3 they specifically want to aim for, which is pretty good. You know, give a little bit of control on that. Final mission, last stand. The extra damage will be nice. We'll definitely go for that soon. But this thing, like, both these, the hydraulic legs and the repair field, are really nice. Those are really good. And we've already grabbed all of these. Look at this, we've already grabbed all of them. Unbreakable has absorbed 5 damage in a single battle. It's mostly from us jumping around. Unwitting ally, that was from the bombs that we were playing with. Our enemies die from friendly fire. The bombs, apparently, like mines apparently counted. And this one, the mass displacement. We knew that was going to happen. And we've already... Based on how many corporate islands were secured before completing... Oh, we have to actually finish the thing. Okay. Okay. I was like, oh, we've already got, like, one of these done. No, we don't. We have to actually beat the boss. Oh, and it shows you which ones we've done. Pretty cool. Difficulty. Extra content enabled. It's cool that you can see that. But we're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here. I'm gonna go make some dinner. get a couple things done, and then we'll come back a little later. Usually, again, we do multiplayer streams at this time, and I haven't had dinner yet, so I need to go eat. I'm very hungry. So we're going to stop here. We'll be back in a couple of hours. We'll play a little more. We'll play a little more in a couple hours. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. I'll see you all soon here.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
They are indeed, Straw. They are indeed. But I will see you all in a few. Have a good morning, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. I will see you in a couple of hours. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.